up, y'all? Time to put that vehicle in cruise control and get ready for a little bit of roadhead. That's right. It is Hey Man, nice shirt in your ear holes. Logan Ryan is here. Nick Delicati is bundled up, looking like it's about 4 degrees outside or inside or wherever the fuck he is. But guess what? We're here.
We are here. Happy tight sack weather. That's what this is. It's chilly. It's chilly. You see it, you get those
just tucked up and under there, right? Just gets up nice and close and hugs.
Yep. Yeah, it's chilly, man. It's getting down to 25 degrees tonight. Yeah, you don't know what that feels like. So put away your AC units, people. Okay. This is if you're in the Northeast.
We still have ours out, by the way. Our air conditioning. I had the air conditioning on the truck today.
No, God, no. We're heat. We're heat all the way. No more air conditionings. Dude, terrible. I don't have great luck with air conditionings.
Why?
So when Sarah and I first got together, this is very unfortunately true. And
this is what it's
when Sarah and I first I don't even know why we're laughing at.
Well, because I feel like every time, every story that I've heard that like is like right when you guys start off, you shit in your mouth.
Yes, that happened. The first time we ever kissed, she threw up in my bed. First time we. Here's how we started a relationship.
You fucking rear-ended her. I mean,
I did rear-end her. Yeah, I did too. Oh my God, we do have a weird relationship. The beginning wasn't great. It's gonna get worse. Here's genuinely how we started our relationship. We were friends for like 5 or 6 years before we started dating.
Right.
12 years ago or something like that. And when I went away to college, it was my senior year. Okay. She was still home. I went away to college my senior year. That's when we got together. So she would come up and visit me and shit, right?
Sure.
I was a rugby player. I didn't do much work, but I did a lot of partying. Like that was my primary. Okay, here we are. So I would get so drunk that nope, let's backtrack. Here's how let's tell you how she was with me first. When she would come up and visit me, right? And stay with me.
Yeah.
She would wake up before me, like purposely, just to put on just enough makeup to look like she didn't put on makeup, but I would still think she's naturally pretty. She would go to sleep chewing bubble gum so she would not have morning breath. Okay.
Jesus.
Here's how I tried to impress her. Hand to God. When she wasn't there, when I was alone up in college, right? I would go out and get fucking annihilated. I would FaceTime her at like 2 a.m, walking back in the blizzards because it was upstate New York. Freeze my balls off, stumbling, mumbling, doing fucking nothing. And I was like, I'm going to go sleep in this person's house. She's like, just go home. And I would sleep in that person's house. I woke up in somebody's living room. And it was just her. I woke up to a million missed calls from her in the middle of the night. Like I woke up again, like somehow in the middle of the night. I was like, oh, fuck, I should go home. Called her again. It's like 4 a.m. Or if I did make it home, I would set her up. I would set my phone up that's FaceTiming her on the tank of the toilet so she could watch me throw up. I would say good night and go to sleep. We're not equal.
Oh my God, you guys are that's actually kind of adorable. It's just like, babe, I'm not banging any, college trim. I'm just out here throwing up. I want you to just make sure that there's no question that, and then just throwing up on the
believe me, nobody would sleep with this.
Did you watch?
Nobody would sleep with this.
Speaking of drinking heavily.
Oh yes.
So these are wedding beers. We still have a lot of beers because you weren't there. I bought all these beers just thinking that you were going to be there. And
listen, I'm already sick. Don't make me more sick. Okay. I'm bundled up. Dude, I have a throw up bag next to me. My son threw up all over me today. And we just got back from the doctor. He's like, got like this bug and he's like super sick. He keeps throwing up all over me. So I haven't showered yet. I smell like vomit, but now I'm not feeling so hot. I have a throw up bag next to me just in case. So what do we? This could be the first time ever.
Oh my God, this could be a really interesting episode. I mean, this is. Oh, I forgot I wrote that down. This is gonna be really.
So what are you drinking?
This could go sideways. So this is just a stock standard Stone IPA. Absolutely delicious. I got about 80 of them in the fridge. So I've talked to my neighbors, good friends. I said, hey man, anytime you guys need a beer, just come knock on the door. I got plenty.
But replace it with something different is what you should say. The same free. We ain't running out of charity here. you know.
Maybe, well, I mean, they were at the wedding too, so it's like they had their opportunity to drink it. They can just keep drinking it. It's like extended
Mm,
wedding.
no,
No,
no, it's
not how that
not. It
works.
is a
No, I'm too
no, no, no.
generous.
When you leave that wedding, you don't take leftovers. It's going to my dog. Um, you don't drink my beer. You could trade. We could trade. See, that's being
Trade.
generous. If
Oh,
you
trade.
want 18 stone IPAs, you could trade me for 18 miscellaneous. I don't want another 18 of something. I want 18 different ones.
I want
You know,
18 sames. I want 18 difference.
no samesies. Fuck that
No.
bullshit. Fuck that. So here's ACs. Ready? AC. When we first got together, so she had an apartment when I was away at college. She had it with her sister. Okay. I moved myself in very shortly after getting home from college, like within
why wouldn't you?
2 months, because we were like dating for like less than 6 months. And I was like moving in my shit.
I live here now.
Yeah, dude, I never got asked to live with her ever. I just moved myself in slowly. It took like 2 months. I started off with 2 drawers on the bottom of her dresser, and then I brought a toothbrush, and it was all over.
No, that was it. That was it. She knew. Once she saw that toothbrush, she's like, "Fuck! All right, well, I guess this is it."
Yeah. So started doing that. Then we had our bed in our bedroom was our bedroom. Our bed was right under a window, and we had an AC unit, right?
Okay.
Our AC unit.
Her AC unit.
No, stop that. And one night, in the middle of the night, there was a loud crashing. The window shattered.
Oh shit.
And somebody was breaking in. So I jumped on her. I said, "Hey!" as loud as I could, right? Because they broke the window above the AC unit. I was like, "Hey!" And I jumped on her. And she was terrified because she never heard my voice get that deep, even though I know what you. So she freaked out, and I was like, "Get to your sister's room now." And she's like, "What's going on?" I was like, "Get in." Like I kicked her out of the room, and I was like, "Who's out there?" And I'm screaming, right? She runs into her sister's room, "Call 911, call 911." And her sister freaks out, jumps up. She's like, "Why am I calling?" She dials 911, doesn't hit send. She's like, "Why am I calling? Why am I calling?" She's like, "Call 911." It was just a back and forth. And she's like, "Listen, I can't call until you tell me why I'm calling." And then, so she's like, "Somebody's breaking in." And then I was like, and then after she said that, I saw somebody go through the backyard. So I was like,
"Oh,
there
like
you
legit, somebody was."
So I was like,
oh, shit.
"There you are, you fucking bastard." I said it like that, like my grandmother used to say it. I swear to God, that accent and all. So then I go to run out the door, and they're like, "Stop, don't go out, don't go out." I was like, "Okay, let's catch our breath. I think we're clear." We made sure everything was locked. Somebody was breaking. I couldn't believe it. Went back to the room. The window was intact. I don't know how they fixed the window so quick. So her sister was like, "You said somebody broke the window. It's right there." And I was like, "But Sarah, you heard it." She's like, "I heard it." And I was like, "Okay, maybe they just hit it real hard, but it sounded like it was shattering." Then we were all like looking out the window, kind of confused. And then I saw the person again, but it was so weird because when I stepped to the left, that person stepped to the left. And when I stepped to the right, the person stepped to the right. That part was my reflection. So when I thought I saw something in the backyard, that was just turns out my reflection. But somebody was there because we heard the shattering. Where could the shattering go from? As we were scratching our heads, and her sister's like, "You were an absolute moron." Ice came shooting out from the air conditioning and hit the grid in the front of the air conditioning and shattered. It was just too cold. It was just too icy, and ice flew off the fan part and shattered against the grid.
So I mean, the cops didn't get called, right? Or they
never got called.
No, they never got called. So
which is good, I think.
Yeah, because that would have been
embarrassing.
Yeah, potentially. Well, no, not potentially. That definitely would have been embarrassing. Yeah. I had like a American History X moment in my head, and you turned it like just a complete different direction, because I thought you were about to go just beat somebody up. And then you're going to tell me how you were in prison and your life changed because you found Jesus, and you're just
I got bad boys tattooed across my belly.
Yeah. You're just a better human being, but no, I guess not. You're just the same old fucking Nick.
Well, I did. Well, now I got to get my credit back up because that's rude. I did save somebody from a fire before. Same apartment, not too far after that. I did pull an old man out of a fire in the house next door.
What, did like a candle fall over and it just got smoky for a minute?
No, I went to go let my dog
wax
I went to go
dropped on him.
No, stop it, please.
I
This is
saved him. I saved him.
I did. I
Oh, it's
swear to
just I
God.
blew the candle out. Oh, it was like an inch flame. Oh my
It
God.
was getting down to the
Oh my
bottom
God, it
of the
was
wick.
geez.
No, so I went to go let my dog out, and there was just black smoke funneling out of this guy's chimney, like tons of it. And I was like, oh
Oh
shit, the guy's
hey.
stop that. I was like, oh shit,
Oh
the guy's house is
hey.
on fire. And it's this
Look at
old,
that
and
guy
he's
smoke.
it was this guy. It was just one old man in like his 80s that lived there, right? Didn't speak a lick of English, all Italian. And I was like, oh shit, the house is on fire. Call 911. So Sarah called 911 and I ran over there. And I went to go through the front door and he had it locked. So I'm banging, banging, banging. I'm like, hey, 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 hey. And
Did you tell him that
I
you had some candy in your pocket?
can you it's an old man, okay?
That's exactly right.
I I got some sweets. I got some suckers. So I couldn't get in the front door and I'm banging, banging. And hello, sir, sir. I run to the back to the slider and it still won't open. I go into his he has a side door that was unlocked that led into his garage, and then his garage can get in. I kicked that door unlocked, and it was like one of those metal screen doors, like half screen, half metal on the bottom.
Oh yeah,
Sounds like
yeah.
so I
They're
kicked
loud when you don't want them to be.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you're
Yeah.
trying to sneak out as a kid. I kicked it open and I was like, sir, sir, sir. And there was light coming in from like a painted window that was orange. So I was like, there's where the fire is. It was also a reflection, but I was like, sir, hello, sir. But no, the house actually was like reeking of smoke, and there was smoke in the house. It really was. There really was black smoke in the house. So I was like, sir, you got to get out. Where are you? And he was in the basement. He couldn't get back up the stairs. So I helped him back up the stairs and got him out. Stop laughing. I got him out, and there was a ton of black smoke. All the fire department showed up. I had him on his back porch. Our landlord at the time was that guy's brother-in-law's father. So I called up the landlord. I'm like, you got to get here, dude. This guy's house on fire. What happened was he went downstairs to mess with the oil burner because he didn't think it was working. And whatever he did, the oil burner caught on fire a little, but all the black smoke was going through the chimney and into the house. So that time I really did save somebody kind of from
sort of the thing that I think I've taken away from both of these stories is that you're like that bird that sees its reflection in a glass, like in like not a mirror, not even a mirror, just glass, and you just get angry like fuck that bird. Oh goddamn bird, fuck you. And you don't realize that it's you.
reflections have done me dirty a little bit.
Reflections are tricky.
They are.
Oh man. Whew, you got to be careful. Goodness gracious, it's a reflection. I don't know what to do. I don't know what that is. I feel like if you look down in a very stagnant pool of water, you'd get angry. You'd just be like, who the fuck's that? Why is that guy in the water? I need to save him. And you jump in and people are, who are you trying to save? There's a guy here. I don't know where he went. I don't know. He was, I don't know. He had a weird mustache. It didn't quite grow in all the way. And just, I felt like he was drowning. So I had to save him. And people are like, well, did you look in the water? And that's your reflection, Nick. That's not, there's no one there. That was you.
Can I be honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
I did not receive just now the credit that I thought I was going to. I thought you were going to say that I'm like brave and like, because when you genuinely think something and then you react, that's bravery at its finest. But that's not what you're throwing at me. So that's upsetting.
What did you expect? I mean, come on.
I thought a little bit of credit would have been nice. Yeah, you saved an old man from a potentially burning building.
The oil got like a little bit out of place and made some black smoke, and you're like, oh no, there's so much black smoke.
Who would have knew that? All you see is all this. I'm doing tons of black smoke. And I was telling that to the fire department, who also didn't see it when they got there, but it was so much black smoke. They were there quick.
Fire department was like, hey, where exactly was the black smoke coming from? And you're like, it was coming from the chimney. Oh, it was coming just right out the chimney. And they're like, well, that's where smoke is supposed to come out of. I mean, it
was black. It was
actually built for, is to take the smoke that is being produced in the fire that's contained, and it goes up so it doesn't go into the house. So the chimney's function in the world is to not put smoke in the house, and you somehow thought the house was on fire. And you went to college? What did you do in college? Did you just
Threw up a
throw up
lot.
in toilets while you were
A lot.
FaceTiming your girlfriend? And you're like, oh yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd you guys know? Oh, you're so smart.
Stop. Um, so yeah, I thought, well, I'll tell you that's bravery. I've done a lot of brave things in my life. I really have. I've saved a lot of people. I did. I've saved a lot of people. I saw a guy get hit by a truck. He was
Okay.
pinned right under the gas tank of the big truck.
Okay. What
I
did
jumped
you
out
lift
of
the
me.
did you lift the truck up?
I didn't do anything before I got there a little late. I did run out to help, and then a cop was right behind me. Well, I'm sorry, the fire department was right behind me
Oh,
with the paramedics.
so
So
they
I
just
let
kind of
them
push
do
you
it. But
you kind of pushed out of the way.
I stepped out. I
Just
said, "You guys take care of
stopped.
it." I said, "You
You
guys take this one. I'll get the next one."
yeah. Yeah.
Right. But see,
But I
but
mean
again, it
you
shows the
stopped.
initiation.
Yeah.
It showed I jumped out.
Initiation, that's not the right word.
Yes, it is.
No, initiative.
Initiation.
Initiative.
Oh yeah,
Let's
initiative.
use
Oh
the right
yeah.
words.
Damn, I was so
Initiation is like, how do you like you get kicked into a club? That's like
yeah,
a gang. That's initiation.
yeah.
Not initiative is what you were looking
Yeah.
for.
But I did jump out. Initiative. I showed the initiative. So that's but you don't think that's bravery in and of itself in the finest, the few, the proud, the many. So dude, I've saved a lot. I've saved a lot of people. I swear. I really have done a lot for people. Trying to think of something else I've done.
I feel like there was that time when you were here in
I stopped. I hit the
Southern
stop button on an
California.
escalator once.
Did you do what?
I hit the stop button on an escalator once.
Well, that's just a dick move. That's not how's
No,
that saving
somebody was in trouble.
Somebody tripped?
They were about to. It was an old lady who couldn't really get off just yet. She wasn't that old, to be honest with you, but she had a cane. She couldn't. She was tricky. She hollered a little bit. She goes, oh, and then kept stepping back. So I was like, hold on.
And then you hit the button and
it buzzed.
Did she fall?
I wish it didn't buzz so loud. It buzzed so loud. It made such a scene. I was like, I'll take care of this one, guys.
Oh man. It's like accidentally opening the emergency exit at Chuck E. Cheese. When it makes that noise, you're like, why the fuck's it doing that?
That's probably a good one though. That one I could respect because kids probably go out of that. And you don't
maybe sometimes, and it's just a weird like back alleyway that's not even really dimly lit. I mean, it's kind of dirty and it smells like
I got bit by a kid.
What?
I got bit by a kid in Chuck E. Cheese.
How hard did you punch him in the mouth? Like immediatay after?
I did. I actually did. No, I did hit him. No, he kicked me back. I did. So I was
throw him into the balls.
No, I did not.
We were up in
the tubes. We were up in the tubes, so we had nowhere to go. It was a death royale at that time.
Oh my! Yeah, now it's on, bitch.
I was a little old to be there probably, but my little cousin was not, and she was. We were crawling through the tubes.
Like 6 months ago.
No,
because you could probably you still like meet the minimum height requirement.
When you FaceTimed me at your wedding,
yeah,
I didn't remember you being that tall. I think it was a weird camera angle. I was like, wow, that guy is tall. It was upsetting a little because like you looked. I swear on my life, dude, I had like a little crush came through. I was like, wow, like you really looked really good, and you were like slim and tall, and I remember you a little shorter and a little heavier. So
no,
because I haven't seen you in so long.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
I've seen you shoulders up many times.
Just right here and above. Just
yeah. What are your legs
above
were
the
so
nipples.
skinny though? I couldn't believe how skinny your legs were.
Oh, dude, I got bird legs, dude.
Dude, it was like calves all the way up.
It's just
crazy. Yeah,
it's just all calves, no thigh, just calves.
Do you have thick thighs? You don't have thick thighs.
No, not at all.
Thigh gap? You got a thigh gap?
No, because my fucking dick and balls hang and cover the gap.
Do your thigh meat touch?
Like walking?
Just normal when you stand. Or do you have like what the girls call like the
keyhole? Little keyhole.
Because
that's a little keyhole. It's like the little yeah. It's like a little keyhole.
But that means their thighs touch. You ever see a girl where their thighs don't touch at all? It's a little weird, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a little bit weird. That's definitely weird. Because sometimes they have too much hip and they have really skinny thighs, and then it's just like this. They look like a Barbie doll.
Yes,
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah.
ugh, ugh, that's a hard pass.
Yeah, yeah. No, 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 no.
Well, everything other than my wife is a hard pass now. So
Well done. Good save. Good
yeah,
save.
same
Good
for
save.
you, right? I think probably
Same for me. Same for me. I'm
same
not throwing
for
up in front of
you.
any other women
Why are
anymore.
you winking?
I'm not
Stop,
winking.
quit winking.
Stop. I'm not winking. Stop. People, because most people don't watch, they listen. Don't do that. Don't do that. Dude, dude, I saw a hero this week. Speaking of heroes, swear, I was driving and I looked to the left outside of a convenience store, and there was, well, I was stopped at a light at this point. And so I got a good look. I don't want you to think that I just mistake this. And there's a guy with pushing a wheelchair with 2 cases of beer in the wheelchair, but by the feet pegs, 2 prosthetic legs. Swear to God, just the legs from like the knee down. I don't know. I think he had them like strapped on there. So
But
I
he
think
was
he
like
had
a dude was pushing the chair.
Yeah, he was fine. The guy was doing well. He's getting on a beer run. I can get the shopping carts. I know a lot of people down on their luck or
Okay.
whatever
Yeah,
have
yeah.
shopping carts. I can
Sure.
get that. This guy had a whole ass wheelchair, and he had 2 cases of beer in the chair and 2 prosthetic legs with shoes on, just the pipes and shoes, right on the feet pegs. 2 thoughts came to my mind. First, I was like, wow, that guy's heroic. He's returning somebody's legs. He must have found them.
No,
Guy must have tripped.
Nope. That's
Secondly,
not it.
I quickly thought, dude, those are expensive. Where'd you get those from?
So my first two thoughts are, all right, what happened to Bob?
The rest of Bob is still missing.
Right. I mean, where's what's going on with Bob right now? Right. He can't get around because somebody stole his chair and his fucking legs.
Think that.
Number one,
took the torso.
Number two, and just like fuck this guy, and just and
but he has nice
do
wheels.
anything about it, right?
He has nice wheels.
Yeah, but and then the second thing I thought of was, wow, dude, that guy, that the resale value on those legs has got to be pretty good. I mean, he can get more than a couple cases of beer. This guy's going to be set for a minute, right? Wow. Specifically if he's homeless.
Yeah. You
know what I realized recently too? Speaking of like homeless people and being out in the world, I know we've been out into the world for a while now, but I feel like my people interaction skills need to be tuned up a little bit. They've kind of gone down because I inadvertently say some inappropriate shit sometimes, and I definitely need to, because I used to have this nice filter where I would hold back and I wouldn't say shit, but it's recently come to my attention that I probably need to not say some things.
Yeah, I do. You know what? I do feel like that as well. A little rusty on the character building.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, we do this podcast and we have a good time. And I think everybody that listens to this knows kind of our humor and appreciates it and respects it and understands it. But not everybody does. So, when you're out in public and somebody says, hey, I understand that you're upset, but how can I make this better? And me saying, well, you could start by, maybe kicking a midget down a flight of stairs. That would help me out, is probably not the right thing to say. So I've got to work a little bit on my filter and not just say the first thing, because you and I, it's the first thing.
That's the beauty of that.
Yeah, that's why I love doing this. But I feel like that because we've been kind of in lockdown and our human interaction has gone down a little bit, or maybe I'm just getting older and I don't give a fuck anymore. I mean, so we had a problem with the truck, so we took it into the Ford dealership.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So basically what happened is there's a mid muffler. So midway through the vehicle, there's a mid muffler that has 2 exhaust pipes that go off to 2 secondary mufflers that sit right under the bumper. Well, the passenger side, passenger side completely broke off. And the guy told me that, oh yeah, we put it on the lift. I didn't see that there was anything wrong that we could address and fix. I'm like, fucking Helen Keller could have fucking seen that, you ass hat. And which I probably shouldn't have said, because he wasn't very happy with that. Probably, I feel like he was more offended with me saying fucking than the Helen Keller reference. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe equally offended. He probably he doesn't know. He didn't know anything. I
You
felt
know
like
what?
Ron Swanson walking in there going,
Nice.
"I know more than you."
Yeah. Yeah. Sit down, sweetheart. Pay me for working on my car.
Right? It's like
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. I I we my fiance's car is in right now, and
Mm,
I'm having the same issue, big time issue. We actually they gave us a courtesy car or whatever,
yeah.
and it's been gone for 4 days, and then they just assumed it's the first problem. They're like, yeah, we're going back to stage one. It's got to be that, and that's not under warranty. I'm like,
The fuck
so
it's
you're going to
not.
charge me for 3 days because you're assuming it's that? Big issue.
Ooh, we'll
Big.
talk about this, and if we have to, I noticed the hat that you're wearing. We will get the owner of that company on the phone if we need to, because he, I think I'm an expert. I don't know, Dick. I feel like me saying I'm an expert in automobiles is similar to Nick saying that he's a hero. It's like the same thing.
Uh, Dude, how many more examples do you need? I've got more. When I was young, I saved a little girl from drowning. She was in the shallow end of a deep end pool, but she had no swimmies. I swear to God, these are all
She didn't have
very real things that
floaties.
she did not have
So
floaties.
you just immediately panicked. You're like, oh my god, you don't have
No,
floaties. And she got out.
no,
She's like,
we turned
bitch,
around. No,
I'm an Olympic swimmer.
no, she was a young girl. She was probably like 3 or 4 at the time.
Mm,
3. And nobody saw her going in the pool. And she didn't realize that she didn't have her swimmies on. So when her mom
swimmies?
screamed, we all turned around and her hair was just floating to the top. So I ran on a deck that you weren't allowed to run on barefoot because it was so old to get a lot of splinters back in the day. Now we're
Ah,
talking, this is like 20 years ago, literally 20 years ago. And
what were you, 6?
I was like 7. Yeah.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. Hero from day one, bro.
Oh jeez.
Um, so I ran on the deck. No shoes, no worries. Okay. That's what I was at. And I didn't get any splinters, but I did jump down a couple stairs onto other crappy wood, and a real dangerous situation that some nails were sticking up a little high.
Oh
Could have caught a heel. That would have been bad.
yeah.
Then I
Right. Tetanus.
jumped in and got her. And then as soon as I picked her up, somebody else grabbed her. That was first. So, dude, this is all I really didn't realize this until today. These are all very, very real stories. I swear on my life. And I'm telling them exactly how they happened. I'm not even kidding. Is my light see that?
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Well, so that one's, I feel like that one's a little closer, but I feel like an adult came in and was just like, I got this, Junior.
Yeah, but I had the head first.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, so I'll give you like a half a point for that one.
Thank you.
That gets half a point on the
What else did I
scale.
do? What else have I done? I've done some good stuff in my life. I've done good stuff. I've rescued a lot of people. Um, I've returned a lot of phones. I returned a credit card the other day. I swear to God, it's still in the gas pump. Oh, here we go. I didn't even realize. I saw a card still in there. I was like, oh, is this like self-serve? Like, you know, like the self-serves you got, like they have like their company card or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, and there was like these two less than fortunate looking people there, a couple of teeth missing,
Sure.
and hefty white guy. Could have been Turkish a little bit. And he was on the other side. So I was like, oh, is this full service? And he goes, I don't work here. And I go, oh, sorry. Sorry to God, this is exactly how it went. So I was like, oh, sorry. And I was like, and he was talking to another guy with a couple teeth out. And the second guy something was off with that guy. And he looks like he hangs out at that pump a lot. And I took the card out and had a name on it. First name was Alan. So Alan, if you're out there, I hope you return back to that gas station, because I, as a gentleman, as a heroic gentleman, if you will, went into the lady inside. I said, this card was left here. She just gives me one of these, clapping of the hand.
Like the motion forward with all 4 fingers.
So I gave it to her.
Come here.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, waiting. And she was like, looked at me. I was like, waiting. I don't know. I made for like a thank you. And that I didn't get a thank you. So I walked back out.
That's New York. I mean, what do you expect?
Now I'm pumping my own gas with my own card. And that second gentleman with a couple teeth gone came over and puts his hand out and goes, I heard you found my card. And I was like, she's got it. And it's just playing. What kind of card? And I said, I don't know. He goes, okay. And he just stood next to me. And I was like, I don't like this situation. I pinched it off and left. I only got like $8 worth of gas.
Well, this is all the gas we're getting today.
I only got $8 worth of gas.
Jesus. Okay, so what you should have done, number one, is that guy Alan. He probably would have. He probably realized. My guess would be fairly quickly that he didn't have his card, and immediately called to cancel. He's like, "Fuck, I left it somewhere." And so it's a worthless piece of plastic. So you just should have just like kept it or thrown it away or something, because it didn't matter.
The fuck would I keep it for?
He's not. Well, the only reason that you would keep it is because of, big boy Bob over there with no teeth coming over you saying, "Hey, did you get my card, boy?"
No, this skinny guy said that. Skinny guy.
Oh, skinny guy.
Yeah.
Hey, do you get my card, boy?
What?
I feel like he has a different voice.
He didn't. He had one that seemed like it had years of smoke damage into it. Ventilation problems. But it was he was probably trying something. Like if I would be like, "Oh, here you go, sir." Like,
he would have been
probably would have tried it. Yeah,
for sure.
But it was, I tell you, bold move, bold strategy. So that was heroic.
Might as well. I don't know that qualifies as heroic, but
I returned lots of phones. I had this one when I was working for Spike Lee. I was on the train, found the phone. I was about to sit down. There was the phone. Okay. Had a passcode on it. And I was like, I'll just wait till somebody calls and they can come get it. Like, I'll tell them where I am. They can come get it.
Sure.
Because I return phones. I don't steal.
Yeah. No, that's I agree with. I think that's good. I don't, again, heroic. I don't know that that's
no, it is heroic.
Word. I feel like it's just,
it was heroic. Check this out. I got the whole scoop.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Here's where the heroic part comes in. I was at my job by myself because I worked very lonesomely when I was there. And because I worked overnights.
Did you jerk off a lot?
Never once, but I've always thought about it. Always. I've always thought about it because it was literally
that's a hero move.
Warehouse, basically.
See, that's a hero move. That's the move right there. That is I mean,
I was the only one in the building.
Only one in the building, and you didn't rub out that easy one.
Every now and again, people would come in.
Yeah, but that's the danger and the excitement around it. It's like you could be just like right in the middle, right about to go, and somebody opens the door, and you're like, "Fuck!"
No,
and that's see.
I always thought about it though. Oh, I was always like, should I just do it just to say I did it? Yes. Spike, if you're listening, just know you're probably listening. Just know that I did not do it.
Spike, all of the things that were there did not get any of Nick's semen on them.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it?
It does.
Imagine that. Really I could say like when I'm a grandpapa, I'd be like, yeah, that missile that hung from Spike Lee's ceiling for no apparent reason has my jizz on it. Like,
came all over that motherfucker.
Yeah, your mom's sister or brother could be on that missile right now.
All dried up and crusty and just like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think he has somebody that comes in and cleans that on a regular basis, or he's just like, fuck it, it's just up there?
There was so much shit. There's no way somebody cleans it all the time. There was so much shit all over that building. Cool building. Like you could just sit there and look at all the shit. Really? Very empty. It used to be a parking garage that they made like this building. Very empty. When I say empty but filled, like the floor, one chair I could sit on, like a little couch chair, a piano, and then a counter that was like 4 feet wide with a sink in it and a mini fridge filled with LaCroix. So that was it. Everything else was on the walls or hung from the ceiling.
So you're telling me that you didn't drink any LaCroix and jerk off on Spike Lee's piano?
I just figured out how to pronounce LaCroix last week. That's the only reason I'm telling you that detail. So heroic. Here's where the heroic part comes in.
No, you can't now. I mean, you're in such a hole that you literally right now have to have given birth or assisted a woman giving birth on like the Brooklyn Bridge during rush hour with just you delivered that baby and you cut the umbilical cord with your teeth and flew her, like picked up her and the baby and flew them to the hospital. That's the Superman only way
style?
You're getting out of this fucking hole right now.
Superman style?
Yeah.
You know, Superman's son is bisexual.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Where did you come up with this?
Trace, good to see you again. We Googled that Superman's son is bisexual, full blown bisexual.
Oh fucking hell. This is we desperately need. And by the way, I didn't know.
He could have a son. Me neither. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't think like yeah, never mind. I didn't know. I didn't know that they were sexual beings. I thought they were just.
All right, I'm out.
Is it?
Fuck this. Fuck all of this.
Is
This
it there?
is the epitome of, in my mind, of absolute fucking horseshit. No disrespect. I think you guys know exactly where I stand. I think this is great, but the fact that we have to
Sexualize. Why?
Yeah,
They don't need to be
yeah,
sexualized.
that's it. We don't need to sexualize any of this, right? The fact that we are an animal at its core.
Look at that. Look at this. Superman's son comes out as bisexual in new comic.
It's a big deal, sort of.
Oh man. So wait, here's my question. I have a question. I have a huge plot hole. Okay. My plot hole is Superman is an immortal being, correct? He's immortal.
Right.
They never age, right? They just stay
And
that age.
also technically, I don't believe if he's from another planet, so he is not human. How can he procreate with a human to create a son? So there's a kind of a
There's that
giant
plot hole. But how so
loophole there.
immortal means they don't age, correct? Yes or no? Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
like they get to a certain
how
point,
did
and that's kind of it.
so how did they get to the age of 45? Superman's probably like 45, 39, 45, somewhere around there.
God, I feel like Superman has been around a long time.
But
I mean,
they don't age.
in the 80s, I feel like Superman was in his like 30s. So
But if
he'd
they
be,
don't age, that means they're still the same age as when they were in the 80s.
yeah, so he's 30 in his 30s. He's like 35.
Let's go 30s. 35,
I
sure.
feel like he's 35.
How did he have a son who's presumably immortal as well? Was it a baby or did Lois Lane
I feel like they
push out?
grow like to a certain age, and then once they hit that certain age, it just they
Oh,
plateau and
they
they just ride
plateau.
that age for
So they go
eternity.
through puberty, learn about all that stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case because I mean, if you go back to Superman, he did crash as a baby and then he was raised as a baby.
So then they hit the age. Okay. Okay.
Then they hit the age, and then that's kind of it.
Okay. So
I have
heroic.
a question for you that I've been debating whether or not to ask, and I think it. Oh man, this is
Now's
a
the
tough
time,
question.
sweetheart.
This
Now's
is
the
a
time.
tough question for me to ask.
Is it going to hurt me or the audience?
Oh, it could hurt the audience. We might lose a fan or two.
That's
Do
right.
you think third world countries
Oh God. Okay.
like Ethiopia, like people that are really struggling to just survive day to day?
Chicago.
Do you think do you think that they like in these little villages in somewhere in Africa, northern Africa, do you like Sudan and well maybe not Sudan's even kind of like nice. I mean, get super third world, right?
Sure.
Where they struggle to get water and you've seen
Borderline
like
fourth wall.
yeah. I mean, just super what? No,
I said
not
wall, world. I meant
yeah, not
world.
wall. That's
Fourth
that's
wall.
acting.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I know. And we never break that. Sometimes we break third wall.
fourth wall. Yeah, no, sometimes we do. It's fun. The like get super like literally they live off of like $100 a year. That
Yeah.
type of third world country.
Right.
Do you think they have pronouns?
Can I be honest with you? Probably not. Doesn't seem like it reaches
There's
them.
no. I'm telling you right now. There's no fucking way.
I think I don't
And
think that's
no.
top priority. I think
No.
as soon as we're not thirsty anymore, we're gonna we'll
And
tackle the next.
And I think that's the point, right?
Yes.
And I've said this before. I wholeheartedly believe this. Humans have always struggled. There's always been some sort of struggle. If you go back to, hundreds of, thousands of years ago. Not
When you were
hundreds, thousands
supposed
ago.
to be paranoid.
right? It's just hunters, gatherers, you're out there, you're just trying to survive, right? We have everything so readily available to us now that we literally have to find conflict.
Yeah.
That
Yes. It's like when the
evolution.
baby knows to suck a teat. It's in their DNA. They just know it.
They
So
just know
they know a
in our
teat.
DNA, we have to find some sort of struggle. We have to find some sort of hardship that we have to battle through. And it was for people in third world countries, it's fucking food and water, the basic necessities that we have. I mean, I literally can walk down the street and eat some shitty food immediately.
Right.
I don't have to work for it. I mean, in essence, right? I mean, I have money, so I've worked for that, but I mean, it's just, I don't have to go find food. I don't have to harvest it. I don't have to hunt. It's just there. And I think that us not having this struggle has really got us into a place where we're fucking, I guess, bored, for lack of a better
Yeah.
term. And it's just like, we have to find that thing. And that's where I've said, we need fucking aliens, and all of that shit goes away. Because I tell you what,
pronouns may go away on the East Coast, because you hear about, apparently we're getting hit by a tsunami. Did you see that?
Oh, really? Oh, good for you guys.
I just learned about it
congratulations.
as well. Thanks, bud. Cheers.
Aw.
I just learned about it as well. There's a landslide on some volcano
All right.
across the pond yonder.
Across the pond, Yeah, I don't think you needed. You could have done one of the two of those. I don't necessarily think you need both, but that's right.
Pretty heroic.
So, all right.
Fuck. So yeah, there's a landslide on a volcano or something. It's going to create a tsunami. Apparently, we may get hit. I was thinking, I don't know. I'm on an island. I'm the furthest east you can get on an island. We have like 3 bridges to get off the island.
Yeah.
We have 3 million people. So hold your breath.
Well, good luck.
Thanks, bud.
So
that's pretty heroic. The story about the phone, quickly, let me finish. Here's where the heroic part comes in. No call throughout the night. Phone was dying. I took my own goddamn charger, charged it, kept it charged. Still couldn't get in, kept it charged. Mama Bear called. Who's this? And I was like, oh, hi. My name is Nick. I found this phone and I can't get in. So I was just waiting for somebody to call to tell them that they can come pick it up. That motherfucker starts crying. That piece of shit. So many fucking times. This phone's a week old because you lost that. Screaming. She was a beautiful black woman. She was fierce for sure. She was talking about her son.
Oh my God.
High teenage years.
Terrified to be that kid.
She was ripping him a new one. And I was sitting there and it got to the point where I was listening for so long. I gave her advice. I said, well, he's probably a good kid. He's probably just distracted. She's like, well, he's with his fucking friends, shithead friends. And he's a shithead. And I was like, they're young. They sound young. How old are they? And we were talking, I was talking to this random woman about her fucking kid. And then I was like, listen, I am at this address, which whatever. And she's like, oh, okay. And I was like, you can come by. I'm here till whatever time. He's going to have to call this number again to say he's outside, because you can't just walk into the building and I'll come outside. So I did. I waited for that. Got the phone call from that kid from another phone. And he was like, hey, we're outside. I was like, all right, man, I'll be right down. Went outside. I was like, it's your phone. And he's like, good looks. And he's with like 4 or 5 other people. They just left. That was all I got. That was it.
Shithead.
I was like waving him off the curb. I was like, all right, no problem. Pass it along, pay the favor forward, like some shit like that. Some like real white corny shit. And I was like shooting the finger guns at him. Guys.
All right, guys. They probably shouldn't have done that because they might have opened fire. He sounded like a really a legitimate piece of shit.
Yeah, a little rude, but he was a kid. He was
fucking podcast.
He was older. He was like 19.
Oh, what a dick. Dude,
yeah.
I think we need to.
The mom was great at the end. The mom and I were chopping up the shit, man. We were actually
great.
I almost want to call her back. I was like, here, listen, here's my personal number. You give me a ring and we'll talk about
your kid.
We'll talk about your kid anytime you want. I wish I had her.
Oh man. Remember when we used to be able to beat our kids? God. Oh man. Dude, we're going so soft. It's I saw a post today where Heavy D Sparks, I don't know if you follow Heavy D Sparks, the fucking great dude, builds amazing vehicles, also has a recovery business where he digs out like heavy equipment that's gotten stuck. Well, he posted an image of like a buddy of his riding a bull, and it got flagged by Instagram as violent and some sort of other behavior. Like Instagram said, you can't show a video of a professional bull rider riding a bull.
That's bad.
This is how fucking soft we're getting, and I really don't like it. I'm terrified for my kids, for your kid, because your kid's younger than my kid, and it's just my kids, and it's just oh dude, we are way too soft.
We're agreeing to meet in the middle. Montana. Let's go to Montana in the woods. In the mountains
I'm
in
in.
the woods.
Fuck yeah, I'm in.
Montana.
I'm in.
I want to go to Montana so bad.
Hang on. That's a world map. I gotta look at the states maps to see. Where's Montana?
Actually, I don't even know. I'll be honest. I don't know where Montana is. I don't know much about.
I like
know
Montana. It's
so
like
gorgeous.
it's up.
It's up. It's probably up a little.
Yeah,
not too. Not
well,
too up.
it's. I mean, I feel so. I'm way down. Right?
You're way down.
But you're like closer to the up than I am to the up. I'm closer to the down. Like
I'm
south.
almost all the way up.
Dude, I can. I today took a drive and I looked at Mexico. Like I'm like, oh, there's Mexico. Yeah, I could. That's how not far it is from me.
I could take a couple hours. I could take like a 5 or 6 hour drive and I'd be by Canada.
35 minutes, and I'm like, oh, that's what Mexico looks like. You know
what
it looks like?
How does it look like if you're looking across the border? Is it maracas and sombreros right off the bat, or is it just like you don't even know?
Okay, so I saw it from the freeway, so you just see the hills and the mountains, and you know what it looks like? It looks like just world. It looks like Earth. It looks like another part of California or any other state that has a little bit of mountains and terrain. It doesn't look any different. But when you get to the border, it's immediately like, oh, that's Mexico. Yeah, like you're like, oh, okay. Yep, really? It's not really nice houses. It's kind of like shanties. You can smell the dirty streets, and
it's
the
really
tacos
like
are fucking amazing.
Dude, disappointed with LA's tacos. Yeah, everybody's like, when you go to LA, you gotta get the tacos, California tacos. Yeah.
Dude, there's some spots, but you gotta know where the spots are. You gotta knuckle up, and you gotta go.
What's with the tortillas that look like hockey pucks? Are that big? What the fuck is that?
Oh, dude? Street tacos. Yeah, little street guys.
What is that?
Well, if you were at the wedding, you would have seen.
Give me a taco. Give me like I want to.
No. You get
a
like
flour tortilla.
No, you don't get that fucking whitewashed flour tortilla. You get a corn tortilla like a fucking Mexican. You okay?
Poop almost came out of my butt because that's what this is going to do to me. It's going to go north and south. Oh, poop almost came out.
Oh shit!
I'll tighten up. You never realize how loose
you got to hold.
Is. I'm going to hold for a while. I have actually my hand underneath my butt now. Do you ever realize that your tongue takes up the entirety of your mouth?
Yeah.
When it's your mouth. That's a little claustrophobic.
Sometimes. Yeah, a little bit. And I have a small mouth, and I feel like I have a big tongue sometimes, and it gets in the way. I have a new mouth thing that I sleep with that apparently is nice because I snore a lot. Yeah, the wife likes it.
Sarah's been saying that I snore too for the past like 2 years. I don't think so. I don't think I did wake myself up once, but I was a little congested.
Oh boy, is it?
Stop that.
You know what we need to do? We need to change the subject. We need to talk about
how you are just a tongue. Everything else surrounds your tongue. That's all you are. The focus of your body is your tongue. Everything else is just a shell around it.
Dude, have you seen those people that like split the tongue in the middle and they can?
Oh, yeah.
Can I tell you that that's a little bit of a fantasy?
No, there is no way. You're real? Seriously?
Yeah,
Talk to me about it. No, no, let's talk. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge.
I
Talk
would
to me
be
about it.
if I was 26 and
Sure.
single, obviously,
Sure.
I would be I'd be chasing one of those down for sure, just to try it out, just to see what it feels like, just
I
to
could tell you what it feels like.
just to take a ride on that train. You know
Sure.
what I mean? I feel
It
like it'd be
feels like
like kissing like two girls, right?
maybe.
It's
Or
got to feel a little bit like that.
I could tell you it may be that, but I could tell you what it definitely is
Mm.
nonetheless.
Well, okay.
It's going to feel a lot like brown paneling on the walls.
What the
Yeah,
fuck's
it's
brown
that
paneling on the walls?
you remember the old school brown paneling that would go on your walls. It had the thin tan bead down every like
Okay.
foot.
Yeah.
That's in their bedroom for sure. Um
Hey, do you remember the story that I told about the security guard that I met and hooked up with and got back to her place and she had I bet she now has a split tongue.
you
She didn't then.
think
But she's fucking
that
weird
could
enough
you
to
ever fix
probably.
that?
No, once that's done, that's permanent. You're always going to have and it works independent. You can apparently train yourself to work them, like work the left side and the right side independently, and it just yeah. So I would be.
How does you think it feels like just making out with somebody all the time when it's just in your mouth because it's two tongues rubbing against each other?
I don't know, but I feel like you could touch. Like you could figure it out. I feel like you could touch your left canine and your right canine at the same time, like
What do you mean?
like pointy touch. Like you know how you can make your tongue kind of like thin and narrow and hard.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I feel like you can split that, and now it's two thin and narrows and hards.
uh,
Yeah, I feel like
that's creepy.
that's.
So you're into that
I'm not. I don't know them. No, I'm
just for
not
the
into
kissing?
it. I'm not into it. Oh no, just sucking my dick too, because I feel like that would be different, right?
Sure, I think
Because
so.
that could feel like two fucking chicks sucking your dick, and it's just one, and you don't have like the full anxiety of, oh my god,
You
there's
think
two
you're able
girls
to
here.
tell actually? I feel
Probably
like
not.
when you get to it's just all wet.
It just all feels nice.
Yeah,
No one
yeah,
knows.
yeah. I mean, they're probably incredible at it because if they're making those choices, I
Yep.
again maybe they could be a Harvard scholar. I would go out on a limb and say they're probably not. But
Oh, they have a
they're what?
GED for sure.
Yeah, and it was court mandated.
Oh,
They're
man.
like one step away from like tattooing the whites of their eyes. That's crazy.
Oh god, or getting the glow in the dark tattoos.
Would you? I would. No,
Nah, I don't need.
maybe
I
not.
don't think I need that or the black light tats. I don't
Nah.
need that. I don't. I'm too old for that shit now. I mean, I'm gonna do another regular tattoo, but not a. I don't need it to glow in the dark. I don't really give a shit if
Yeah, maybe
somebody could
not.
see it at night. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
fancy. I'm not. It's not like I'm going out at night going, "Hey guys, I'm gonna take my shirt off and we're gonna dance." And can
Uh,
somebody hand me a pacifier so I can fucking dance to this rave music? Oh, I'm so sweaty.
passive. Yeah, and what's with people just posting like EDM concerts on like their Instagram story all the time? All it sounds like is muffled chaos and just lights that somehow almost give me epilepsy from the other end. But you can never be like,
they probably
oh, I
do.
love that song. Like again, if you're there, that's fantastic. If that's your thing, go for it, man. A lot of people vibe with that shit. Good for you.
Sure.
Go
Fuck
for
yeah.
it.
Why not?
We
There's
don't
nothing wrong with
know.
it.
We don't know who the artist is. Just by the sounds. We don't know. I don't know. It's just meh. Hey, you know what? Also, your thing. They're onto something, obviously, because they're like, we're gonna all love this music and we're all gonna be half naked, and it's acceptable. And you know what?
I feel like that should be the vibe with country music.
Me too. Though, I don't think country's doing bad. Just a little Daisy Duke, little cowgirl boots, flannel, and a hat. Yeehaw, cowgirl.
Doesn't get too much
Wow.
better than that.
No, it
Yeah.
does not. Have you ever seen the videos of people branding themselves?
Oh, yeah,
That's intense. That's
it
a
is.
commitment.
That looks like it would like I don't think that would feel great.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't think it would smell great either. Have you ever smelt burning flesh? I feel like that's
Yeah.
not good.
I burned my finger once. That was terrible.
That's a horrible, just everything. All of that
Yeah.
is not. Mm-mm. And
Yeah.
then it's just what are we gonna have? Like a weird circle that like merges into like an X or something like. I mean, or it's got to be a specific design. It can't be anything really cool. I don't think.
Well, how about when we so when this meta, you heard about Meta, Facebook Metaverse shit.
Yeah, yeah,
When that becomes really popular, and now that is the end of human civilization, I'm calling it because that is fucking madness. That is crazy.
yeah.
That is the
Fuck
end of
that.
civilization.
Yep.
People won't get off their couch. People won't shop for food. Everything is on their couch. You don't meet up with people anymore. You just go, hey, log in and we'll live our lives through this. Some people will be getting paid through it because they work there,
Dude,
like work in the universe. That's
it's the
the worst thing ever.
Wallyverse. It's Wally. It's you remember the movie Wally?
The robot?
Yeah, where everybody was just in chairs and just
Oh
kind of in
yeah.
their own little thing, and yeah, that's what that is, and everybody's all fat and gross.
Yeah, that's a
That's
reality.
what that is.
So when
That's
that
what Meta
happens,
is.
that's what happened. If that happens, my fiance and I have an actual agreement now. No joke, like a legit, very legitimate that we will leave this society and start our own in the woods, like in a cabin. We'll build
I'm in.
everything. We'll
I'm in.
farm everything.
Yep.
We'll do the Montana. Are you okay with Montana? It's
Montana's great.
gorgeous.
I'm great.
Horses.
100%. Yep.
We'll use that as transportation because you find a wild horse. We'll train it. We'll love it. Kiss
Maybe
it.
maybe Colorado. I could do Montana or Colorado. Montana
Colorado, I
gets
could
a
do
little
too.
cold, but God, Montana is such a beautiful state.
It's
Yeah,
so gorgeous.
I'm in. I'm in for Montana for sure.
Let's do
Yeah, let's
Montana.
do
So
that.
this will be our society, and then we'll
Yep.
brand all of our members. To
Oh,
this is us.
but
No branding. We'll brand our
hmm.
boots. We'll brand our boots.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
boots.
Yeah. And we can learn to make our own shoes. We can.
Yeah, we'll do
Yeah.
everything. We'll do
Yeah. We'll
everything.
do it all. We don't need fucking anybody else. We can do. Yeah. No.
We'll
No.
build our own
100%.
cabins.
Yep.
We'll go by a big lake so we could fish some nice
Yep.
trout. A
100%.
nice Montana. Have you ever had Montana trout?
No, I've had Truckee trout.
That's not Montana trout. Montana trout is silky in
Rainbow.
taste.
Rainbow trout. I've had rainbow.
It has two
Brown.
rear fins.
I've had brown.
Montana trout
it has
has
fucking what?
two rear fins,
I don't think.
and it also has thumbs.
What the fuck? Is it near the nuclear power plant? Why
It
the fuck does
was
that
at
thumb?
one point.
Oh,
it
Jesus
was.
Christ. No, I don't want that. I don't.
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
kidding.
go like a third eye or another nipple.
I know somebody that's got another nipple.
Like
It
two.
lactates.
Because I mean, I was like, I was making the
lactated.
joke that it was. I have one nipple, and now I'm gonna have two. You're saying that
I know a
somebody that
third.
has third, and it fucking
And
squirts shit out.
They
Are
so
you
I
sure it's
was told.
lactate, or is it just like pus?
Have you ever had pus come out of your nipples? Honestly, man to man, talking.
No. There's not a lot of places where I've had pus come down to my fingers sometimes because I got infected, and I've had a cut,
But no
nipple
liquid ever out of the nipple. Wonder what that is.
You've got the weird like bumps.
I
like,
I don't have stuff coming out of my nipples.
Yeah, but you have bumps around your nipples, don't you? Don't you have like a weird like?
I have
like
a huge lump. It's so big.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor and get that checked out?
I was on.
No excuses.
I had a telemedicine call once.
Yeah.
I had a telemedicine call a couple weeks ago, and I was suggested by the doctor to go get whatever I got going on from a couple years back figured out because something is very seriously wrong, and I was supposed to make an appointment. I forgot.
Dude, make the fucking appointment.
I will. Let's not talk about that. That's not good listening. My poop is doing better. Thank you. Pretty heroic. Cheeks.
Jesus, I think you need to look up the definition of heroic and kind of reevaluate maybe your life. I guess I don't know. I feel like
I feel like I'm doing all right.
Well, yeah, definitely. That's just sometimes I think you just don't know definitions of words.
That's a weird initiation to take.
Oh, case in point. Case and point. Oh my!
I'm
goodness.
a scholar. Would you go back to school ever again in your life?
Yep.
You would?
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, for
For
sure.
what?
Do I take classes every now and again to learn shit?
I was throwing out some shit today to my pop about like shit I learned. Like, don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes. That I learned in like elementary school about some old war. I don't even know which one it was. And And I was like impressed that I remembered that. And I do have random knowledge about that stuff.
That's just like a saying that's been that has what is I mean that's
I'm just saying stuff I learned in school. Nowadays, you don't do we learn anything in school? All right, when we have our community, right? We're gonna need a teacher because kids still got to go to school, but they're learning shit like how to garden,
no,
how to
yeah, they don't.
change the oil on the horse,
Yeah.
how to. I don't think I'll be the one teaching, but we'll have some. We'll hire some, maybe somebody else probably.
uh
Now you're gonna want to
do
look
you
for the
know what
spark plug. That lift the tail, reach in for the spark plug.
do you know where horsepower comes from?
Yeah, dude, dog sleds.
No, that's probably not it. They used to take a working horse and attach it to a pulley and have it lift up a 550-pound crate 1 foot, and that was equal to 1 horsepower.
Did they multiply horses after that?
Yeah, so if you needed to do like 1,100 pounds that and 1 foot off the ground with the pulley, that was 2 horsepower.
Do you think they maybe could have thrown in a third horse? Just we don't need to work harder. We could work just a little, a couple more.
Well,
Could be
yeah,
on.
no, for sure. If you have 2 horsepower and you're trying to move that up, it becomes very easy, right? It's like your car, right? Like going up a hill. If you want to go up a hill and you have a car that has 30 horsepower, it's going to work a lot harder than a car that has 300 horsepower because it's just going to be like the car that with 300 just be like, yeah, I got it. The car with 30 is going to be like really struggling to get up the hill because it doesn't have enough horses.
My hippie van had like 80 horsepower or
Oh,
something
fuck.
like that, dude.
Why does
I
that
got
surprise me?
stuck. I went down a big ass hill and it was like a half pipe. Getting up the big hill, stalled, and I rolled down in between the hills like this until I settled, and then I
Wow.
couldn't get it going. And we had no phone service. We slept there for the night with just blinking orange lights.
Blink, blink, blink.
It was the scariest thing ever.
Yeah, because that sounds like the
We're in the middle of the
start.
woods.
That sounds like a start or some part of the middle of a horror movie. Like some dude comes out
Yeah.
of the woods,
Uh,
skinny guy, just missing some teeth,
mm.
and
Heard you found my credit card.
heard you found my credit card, and he's picking his teeth with like a Bowie knife, like the
Yeah.
teeth that he does have. And you're like, hey, what are you picking out of your teeth? The last people that got stuck on this fucking deal.
Oh,
Oh,
yikes.
okay, all right, cool. I have a credit card I found.
it's Alan's.
It's Alan. Oh, sorry, Alan.
What do you
But
think?
hey, Alan's a hero because he saved your life in that situation. That's a hero.
Yeah, you know what? All right. Way to go, Alan. See, now we're learning about heroes. It's been a bit did you hear that human flesh tastes like ham? Is that right?
Oh God, no! I have
Tastes like
done
pig.
zero research on that, and I kind of don't want to know, and don't want to know how that was found out because all of that sounds. I don't. No, I got ribs
Yeah.
smoking, not human ribs, beef.
Beef ribs.
Yeah.
Do
See,
you
I was
always
smart.
smoke when we podcast? Because I feel
I
like
feel
you
like,
always.
dude, I love smoke. I just got a new
Oh God.
smoking tube for my smoker that produces more smoke. So I've taken my smoke to another smoky smokeness.
Smoking. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then you put some barbecue smoke sauce on it.
Yeah. And then I light a Marlboro red and just stand there in front of it and just blow smoke on it.
That was what's with the why is Marlboro Red different than all the other Marlboros? Wasn't there something about it?
Yeah, it's just more aggressive. It just
Yeah.
I feel like I remember in college, I saw the movie Payback with Mel Gibson, and he would take the filter off the cigarettes and rip it off and then smoke the cigarette, no
Yikes.
filter. And I thought that movie was badass. So I started ripping filters off and smoking. And I remember the first time I did it, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
going to fucking die. And then I
Yeah.
got used to it. And I did that for a week and a half.
Wow. Wow, real seasoned vet, huh?
Well, no, I did it. The reason I stopped is because I stopped smoking completely. Like I remember I was at a party smoking, drinking the whole night. And I drove to my parents' house, which was about a 45-minute drive. and I remember just smelling my hands and me. I could smell me with
Oh
that
yeah.
just that cigarette smoke on me. I'm like, this is fucking gross.
I
And I had a
love
pack.
cigarettes.
I had a pack in my center console. I took it and I threw it out the fucking window. I'm like, nope, that's it.
Yeah, because in your day they were like 50 cents a pack back in the 60s. Now they're like fucking 20 bucks a pack.
I no, they were like 350.
What do you think the best decade would be to live in?
Oh, 70s and 80s, 100%. You know how
You
much murder
think?
we could get away with?
You just told me you didn't want to eat people.
I didn't say fucking eat them. Dude, you can get
What are
away
you
with
killing them for
anything.
then? What are you
Dude,
killing
you
them for if you're not eating them?
just just bad people, not just going around
You're a trophy
murdering. I'm
hunter.
just
You're a trophy
saying,
hunter.
no, not even that. It's just
You're
like if somebody cuts me
kill.
out, if somebody cuts me off in traffic, maybe
You're a trophy hunter. That's what you are. You're just killing to kill. If you're gonna
dude,
kill,
that's the
eat.
thing. But that's the thing. It's like how do it's amazing. There's statistics out there that we have like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 100 to 200 active serial killers right now.
Yeah.
How they're getting away with that shit with all the technology and all the things that we have.
It's got to be so easy.
Oh my god, dude! I have to think, and it's unfortunate, but if I were alive in the 70s and 80s, I probably would be into some sort of crime.
You think?
I don't think
That's
I'd
a
murder.
little late to be in crime.
I probably wouldn't murder people, but like if it was like the 70s, like the early 70s, it would be like I could burgle.
Small
Maybe
concern on the probably part where you said probably. Small concern, bookmark it, Trace. We'll get back to that because that's glad we're on opposite ends of the country.
but
What the
but
fuck?
dude, this just all the burgling. I mean, oh my god, you could rob a bank and people would just be like, oh my god, there's no security. I mean, you just rob banks.
What at what point in history did they get rid of the brown sacks that had the dollar sign on it? Because that's the only time I would ever be interested in robbing a bank. Because if I'm not, I'm walking away with like a little stack of money that like, because you ever see like 20 grand? It's like not even that much physical
Yeah,
money.
just no, it's not. No,
Yeah,
no.
but if
It's
you get
just
it
way
in like a big brown bag of
like all nickels. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
And you're just running around with your bag of nickels.
And then oddly, there's a helicopter search, and you're like, well, what time? This seems misleading. How is there a helicopter? And I'm in a striped suit holding bags of money.
Why are you in a striped suit? Oh, you're like a pinstripe suit?
Like a pinstripe suit.
Yeah, like a
No,
nice suit with,
going
like,
this way,
really
like the
big.
hamburger.
Oh no, but that means you're already in jail.
No.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think you'd ever try to break out of jail?
Absolutely. Are
Yeah,
you
you have
kidding me?
to.
Specifically back then, I mean, fuck, they didn't have security. They didn't have.
Nah.
They barely knew what a camera was. And it's like,
Nah.
oh yeah, and all the footage was blurry. I could just be like, that's not me. You have no proof that
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah. Like, that's definitely you. Look at that thigh gap on that guy.
Do you?
That's you. That guy's got calves up to his hips.
That and all I have to do is shave my beard. I look like a completely different human being without my beard. Like
Yeah.
completely. I don't even look anywhere close to the same.
That's like me if I got a beard. I probably look way different.
Oh, that's just way different. Why don't you
I
grow one
really-
out and try and see what? Oh,
This is what you're looking at. Is what you get. Look at the. They're like, why didn't you just grow a beard?
well, I did try. I mean, I got this mustache going on. Oh, do you guys like my
All right.
mustache?
Too early to put up your Christmas tree or no?
No, Christmas tree doesn't go up till after Thanksgiving. If it's before Thanksgiving, you're one of those fucking serial killers, and the FBI should come to your house and teabag you and your dog.
Okay. Fucking ever put my dog in this conversation ever again. And an aggressive letter is coming to Tracy to give to you.
The fuck? Why? No, if you're putting your Christmas tree up now, I seriously want you on the terrorist watch list.
Why?
The
I'm not
fuck
putting
you
it up
need
yet,
now.
but we've discussed probably
It's
decorating.
November.
Yeah, but what else you looking forward to?
Oh my god, no! Put out some fucking like fall bullshit and like maybe some hay
Leaves.
bales and grab it like one of those like kind of fun turkey decorations and put that up around the house, right? And just be
Who
like,
the
hey,
fuck
it's fall,
actually
it's
decorates for
turkey.
Thanksgiving? Like, what the fuck are we doing,
Dude,
pilgrims?
my whole family does. I mean, my mom loves decorating for shit, and so like literally November 1st, all of the I remember growing up as a kid, all of the Halloween stuff would be gone, and then the next day it would be replaced by all of the fall like fun Thanksgiving things that would be out there. She'd get like these old dried ears of corn stalks that would be out there and all like wrapped and all nice,
It
and
does sound fun, doesn't it?
she'd have these nice old turkey decorations and all that fun. I mean, just like the little corpiconias,
What are those? Like, what are they supposed?
Coppercornias. I don't fucking know. It's like a weird gourd with some shit coming out of it. I don't.
Yeah.
It's funky, but she'd
You
have
know, a
that out.
pumpkin's a fruit.
Yep, knew that.
You did not know a pumpkin's a fruit. You're a fucking lying sack of shit.
It's
It's a It's everybody knows it's a vegetable. Why the
it's a
fuck are they
fruit.
saying it's not a fruit? A fruit is tangy and juicy. A vegetable is
No. It's you can't classify fruits and vegetables by their taste and flavor. That's
Yeah,
not
if
how
you're
it
a
works.
not if you're a fucking degenerate.
No, it's fucking science. There's
No,
no
it's
degenerate.
no,
Oh, Jesus
no,
Christ.
stop. We know what fruits are. Grapes, a fruit. Got some juice in there. How
What about an
about
apple?
an apple's a fruit?
Yep. Same
Clearly.
family as squash. And guess what fucking
It's not
pumpkin
the
is?
same thing as a fucking squasher, dude. Okay, stop with the paper charts and your bar graphs and your pie charts. Okay, fucking stop with that shit. Think logically. We need more logic in this fucking world. We could easily go through them. A tomato should be a fruit. Nope, a tomato's a vegetable.
You okay?
Let's skip tomato because that one's tricky. We'll do that one at the end. Like a grape is a fruit, an orange, a tangerine, a mango, fruits. Okay, a peach, fruit, an apple,
Well, a peach,
fruit.
okay, all right.
Okay, those are juicy and wet and shit like that. Okay, vegetables have more of a you're chewing on like styrofoam or cardboard or like something more wholesome. Okay, you know, you don't get the juice bursts out. You do it for the greenery. You do it for it tastes green. So we got green beans. We got
beans are vegetables, right? So
yes, pumpkins. Okay. Pumpkin's a fucking vegetable. So dumb.
No, vegetables are the edible portion of plants, such as leaves, stems, roots, bulbs, flowers, and
I could
tubers.
see you reading your bar graphs. What are you doing? Your Venn diagrams.
Fruit, okay, so when something grows, right, and it's a seed-bearing structure. So if you think of a peach,
dude,
right, in the inside of a peach is a seed. So around that is the structure of the seed, and so that it's a fruit. Pumpkins, if you look at a pumpkin, in the inside of it is seeds. So outside is the bearing structure, like what creates all of that, like the housing, if you will, for the seeds. And so guess what? That is called a
vegetable.
Fruit.
See, I don't need you to sit here and try to describe. You're not going to be our teacher in Montana either because you suck.
Oh, fuck, our kids are going to be dumb.
Yeah, our kids are going to be so goddamn dumb.
Oh, God damn it.
Yeah, but like dumb enough, like we could just trick them for the rest of their lives. Like we'll be able to get away from shit.
Dude,
like,
how many turkey taps are we going to get?
Yeah, a lot. Are you saying only dumb people nut tap?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
No,
oh
yeah.
God.
Yeah, I don't need you to describe anatomy to me, but I understand.
What? That's not no God, wrong word again.
Dude.
Technically it's botany.
So I'll start off as a student in Montana. I won't be a teacher. I'll start off as a student, but I'm going student teacher. I'll tell you straight up.
Oh God. And then there's gonna be a scandal. God, you're gonna be like, no, because your future wife is way smarter than you. I was gonna oh no, yeah, there'd be a scandal because the teacher's gonna be banging one of the student teachers.
Wow, it's a fantasy.
That's your wife. I mean, she's
that's what a fantasy is, stuff that you want to do to your wife.
But you get to bang. I don't.
What's your fantasies?
What?
Oh, split tongue. Split tongue is your fantasies. That is, dude. I think you went a little high and hard.
It's a curiosity. It is, and like I said, if I was 20, like now, I'm like I don't fucking.
Do you think they brush in between it?
Oh fuck. Yeah. Yeah.
You think that they have to, right?
I think
Do they
so.
do you think they floss their tongue?
No. Because you can. I
Mm,
feel like you can stick a
a
toothbrush in
brush.
between
Yeah.
there, or at least some
Yeah.
like Listerine for sure. Just swash it around and
Yeah, but that doesn't get
gargle.
the cookies off. I knew a kid in college. I won't tell you that Billy was his name. Um, sorry, but he never brushed his tongue until we made him,
I
and
feel
then
like we talked about
he
this. We talked about this
no,
offline
different kid, different
2 weeks
kid.
ago. No. We talked about brushing tongues because I forgot, and like recently I've been like, "Fuck, I gotta brush my tongue again."
Yeah, how do you forget?
I don't know. It
Oh,
wasn't a habit. It wasn't part of the
Sarah does
habit.
this. Sarah sticks her tongue all the way out, puts the brush
Perpendicular.
perpendicular to her tongue, and just
There we
brushes
go.
down, and then picks it back up and brushes down, like constantly down, down. I in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out.
You suck the
No,
toothbrush's
yeah, it
dick.
looks like right. It looks like you're
Yeah.
sucking, but like
Yeah.
that's the appropriate way. She goes,
Why does she
and
do
she's
that?
like she's fucking striking a match. Yeah, yeah. I don't
That's
know.
different.
It's she does a good job nonetheless. She does a good job
Mm.
because she hardly ever tastes like my balls.
Semen. And so do you think that she's like killed anybody and hidden it from you?
Nah.
I mean, I
Well,
feel like if you brush your tongue that way, maybe you've got some secrets that maybe you're not
I don't
sharing
know.
with the world.
Do you? No, I don't think she killed anybody at all. Do you think? Do you think? Do you think now, wifey has any like big secret she's keeping from you? Like big?
No.
I don't think so either. Well, I guess that would be a secret. I guess that's the point of the secret.
Well, yeah, but I feel like, no,
I don't
yeah,
think so. I think we just talk too much. It would some a detail would slip somewhere.
yeah, for
I,
sure.
and
Yeah, yeah,
I know how to pick up. I will take the initiative right away. Pick up on
yeah.
that.
And just like, hey, wait, what? So hang on a second. You just said that that one time that you were in Canada accidentally,
You've never been to
and
Canada.
you had to sneak back over the border. Talk to me about that a little bit because I don't remember you
Yeah,
being
never
in
said you.
Canada.
I thought you were born in Illinois.
Yeah. So why were you in Canada?
Hmm.
Huh.
I
Hmm.
didn't say Kansas. I said Arkansas. You mean Arkansas?
Dude, I like Canada. I think Canada is great for
They're
being
not
my
doing so
hat.
good right now, though.
Yeah, they kind of suck. Australia is also struggling too. I
Yeah,
feel like
Australia's in.
everybody's fucking struggling. Or
Uh,
Australia just opened up a little bit. You know, I heard that or read that or saw that somewhere. Somebody said it to me, maybe in passing. Like we're walking down the street and somebody whispered in my ear, like, Australia's back open again. I'm like, what the fuck?
also, Brett's in aisle 3.
Dude, I had somebody come up to me that worked at a grocery store and tell me that I looked like a famous person that is being charged with sexual assault.
Do they accuse you of being that person?
No, they just said I looked a lot like that person, and that but they quickly followed by, well, I don't think he did any of the things that he did. And I'm like, what?
You didn't have to throw that in either.
Yes, I would have been fine with you just saying, hey, I look like him.
So hold on. The beginning and the end of that conversation has been inappropriate. I didn't need to know either of
And
those.
I feel like she was super uncomfortable about it. But yeah,
Makes it
and it
worse.
was, yeah, it was female, and I'm like, why are you okay? And I mean, I'll talk to anybody. I don't care. I'm just like, okay, so okay, do I do it? Should I wear like a Dodgers hat going forward? Not to drop the name. I don't want to talk about the guy and what he's done, but I'm
Oh, okay, got it.
but it's like, really? You think, okay, all right.
I don't
I
see it.
can't throw it that hard, but I can.
You're a lefty,
I
aren't
got a
you?
wicked curveball.
You're a lefty, right?
No, also not left-handed. So
I didn't
no,
think
he's not
so.
left.
No,
Yeah,
I don't think he is. I don't know if he is. I just picture you throwing, and it doesn't look good. This is what I picture. But I also don't picture you sexually misconducting anybody,
no,
which
no.
is
I got
really
rid
good.
of
That's really good for you. Got rid of what?
Trace. We got rid of inappropriate touch Tuesdays like last week, right? Okay, good. All
Oh,
right, yeah, no, we're good.
yeah, the 90s was a different time.
Dude, the shit that I remember hiring people, specifically beverage cart girls, just so I could try to fuck them.
back when this was.
Oh, it's still not good, but I mean, I had an O for the world record because back then I just was dumb and I just was like, oh, she's really hot. Maybe if I hire her, she'll let me take her. And I talk to her and she'd be like, no, I got a boyfriend. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm I'm gonna go hit some golf balls if you wanna. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll see you later. That was pretty much the extent of it. But I'd hire him just to see maybe if I could, and I never could. It was sad. I think we talked about this 2 weeks ago. Just like I'm completely oblivious and have like no game. It's disappointing.
It's probably your wife's best feature about you. No game. Wives don't need game. Wives need love and butt touches.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And she gets plenty of those to the point now where the kids don't even say anything anymore. No, because we'll be in the kitchen. I'll walk by them. They give her just nice little, just like a brush.
Grab what's yours. You're allowed to.
Just a little tap. And,
right?
And it used to be like, oh, God. And now they just know that it just happens.
It's affection. That's all it is.
It is.
Touch is good. Touch is great. That's the best thing about human contact. And this metaverse shit is going to ruin all of that. But not for me. I am bucking ponies out in Montana. Bucking ponies. I'll work on my language back there.
Yep. That's let's find another. I think you need to come up with another catchphrase for that because that doesn't work. That doesn't fit.
Okay.
Maybe just
Brandon Boots.
Living off the land.
Living off the land.
Yeah.
Fuck the Metaverse.
Hey, by the way, I don't know if you knew this or not, but there's a company called Meta. Like before Facebook was like, oh, we're Meta now. There's a company called Meta going, hey, we were this first.
Look at us. Like you sell solo.
What the fuck are you doing? And they're like, no, we're Meta now. They're like, no. And Facebook apparently went to them with their lawyers and offered them 20 million. And they're like, no.
It?
No, we're going to need more than that for you to take our name.
Let's pick Veta. Cheddar.
Why does that have to be Meta? Metaverse? I mean, you could.
Didn't they make that up too?
Hey, how about Betaverse?
Well, I guess all of it's corny. So yeah, fuck it, do that too.
Right? I mean, why not?
Honestly, hold out Meta until you get at least 500 mil. Change some lives. Did you see? Is it true that Elon Musk said if you could prove that $6 billion would end world hunger, I will pay it, but I need to see the actual proof. And you guys don't get a dime of it.
I like that. I think that's amazing.
I think that's so reasonable. If you could prove it, I will pay it.
Hey, show me how it works. Show me what needs to be done. And yeah, I feel like we can do that. I feel like and here's the other one. What's his name? Amazon guy, Jeff Bezos. Oh, Jeffrey. I feel like look, Jeffrey, he could be Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Right? Legitimately. Yeah. Just start shipping shit to everybody that has an Amazon account, right? Just like, hey, you got stuff in your wish list? Cool. Got you. Merry Christmas.
What do you think the kid that went to space with Jeff Bezos is doing now?
Oh, he jerks off every day.
Social studies? Like he's just back in social studies? Hey, weren't you that kid? Yeah. All right. That was not that impressive. See you later. What was with the cowboy hat? Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't. Yeah, because he was like, wasn't he European, like Finnish or Danish or Polish or Spanish?
One of the issues. Yeah, one of the issues. All those issues.
Yeah, he was an ish, wasn't he?
He was definitely an ish.
Russian-ish.
Italian.
Germanish.
He was like Italian-ish.
Yeah. Portuguese-ish.
Yeah. So he's definitely an ish, but
Dude,
that's the only thing.
I feel like he has it lined up. I mean, I feel like there's a line around the building of just tall, blonde, beautiful, fucking
Who's got
18-year-old girls.
Oh, the kid?
Oh yeah, just being like, hey,
because he went to space with
you were
a couple people.
What was it like?
It was like nothing. It was nothing. We saw cool pictures.
We floated for a minute. That was it.
That was it. He said, hey, can I touch it? I said no. And he said, okay, sorry. Yeah, getting back probably did suck.
You ever wonder? Here's something that do you think blowjobs feel different in space?
How do you pee in space?
Oh, they stick a thing on your dick and they just pee into it. I feel like I have to think
How
that
does a
it's the
female
same
pee?
thing. I have to feel like it. Maybe they have a different apparatus they fit over.
Like a cup,
Yeah, it's like a cup. Yeah.
suction
It
cup.
just goes and yeah. Gets right in there. Covers their chili. God,
What?
spit in my own mouth. That was awesome.
You spit in your own mouth?
I had this massive buildup of saliva. I was gonna say it covers their chili cannon as well, so they can just wrap and there you go. They just clear
So
it out.
that's how you shit too? You think they ever prank like spread cheeks? Like, hey, Greg, check this out. And then it's like a floats in the air and like duck. You think?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Have you ever just
Well, by the way, I mean the Earth is flat, so space isn't really even real. So we're just making all this stuff up. No one
wait?
knows.
So how did so flat earth, flat earthers don't think space is real?
I feel like no, because they feel like we live in a dome. They're like we just get
We
to a
live in a
point and we just hit there's like a dome ceiling. We hit the dome and then we don't know what to
like
do
fucking
now.
like what's that movie with Jim Carrey? Truman Show. The Truman,
Truman Show.
Show.
Yeah. God, we both blanked on that. That's fucking rare.
What a classic fucking show that is. Movie, I should say.
Great flick,
Dude. You could watch. That's
Great
one of those.
flick.
That's one of those that you could just watch whenever.
Yeah, fuck, we
Whenever.
might watch it tonight. It's Friday night. The kids don't have they have rehearsal tomorrow, but they don't have school. Oh, I get to do some. Oh, what was that?
What was what?
Yeah, like a little ghost like fly up on your screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Did you
that.
see that?
I didn't see that. I was gonna
Huh.
play it off. Probably just a dog hair floating through.
Probably just haunted. No big deal.
Hey, I heard somebody going up the stairs yesterday and go to open a door, and there was nobody there. That's what the word on the street in this house is.
I'm telling you, and I've said this before, New York, every East Coast house, everybody in the every single house is haunted. Even the new house, like the house that's being built right now, is going to be haunted because the ground is just haunted. There.
So
even
in like the spirit world, like a new house goes on the market, and they're like, "Whew, I hope they take my bid first." Like and like a new ghost moves into a new house, and he's like,
"Yep,
3,300 square feet. Could you believe that? Look at this. Some ghost living large. But what if a shitty family moves in? Like a hoarder, and you're just like, ah.
Oh, that's when
and you got to
fuck with
list
them.
it. No, yeah, you don't
Oh,
want to.
you list it. So you're saying there's a different in this other dimension where these ghosts live. They have real estate, and they buy and sell. They have good. You can't take money with you. What are you buying it with? Bitcoin?
Probably Bitcoin. That's probably Dogecoin. That's why Dogecoin crashed so hard because Shiba.
Yeah, my Shiba's doing well. It was doing well. It went down. It was up a lot, and it went down a little bit.
Should have cashed out. What a story.
No, it's gonna rebound. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's what everybody says. I've seen Wolf of Wall Street.
I'll just buy more.
I don't get it. I'm clueless with it.
Dude, I am so fucking lost when it comes to Bitcoin and NFTs and this shit. I tried to learn.
Aren't they just pictures? Aren't just NFTs pictures?
Yeah. I tried to learn something on NFTs and I'm like, what the fuck are you? All right.
Can we make an agreement?
I just gave up.
Let's trade goods for services or trade goods. When we move to Montana, we trade a solid product with either another, which you value as the equivalent solid product.
Yes.
Or we trade a solid product for a service. Such as
100%.
I will.
Oh, we need sheep.
We need sheep. We definitely need sheep.
Yeah, because that's wool. We could make things out of wool. Lamb. I'm not a big lamb fan, but I mean, you can have lamb or mutton. We need cattle. We definitely need horses to get around. Chickens, we're gonna be for sure.
Chickens. You know, you could just eat. You know how much protein is just in those eggs?
Yeah, a lot. I eat a lot of eggs.
Yeah, it's a lot of protein. We'll hunt. Never have really want to.
Oh, I eat raw eggs like almost every day.
What? You just suck a raw egg?
Well, no. I put it in my milkshake. So like I'll make a shake, right?
Why raw? What's the benefit of that?
What's the benefit? I have no idea. I feel like it's just
So Rocky
I
doing? I don't
feel,
know.
I feel like it's more protein, and I feel like that's good. It
You're
makes me
cooking,
fuller.
but you're just cooking it.
No, I'm not cooking it.
It's like you
I'm
can't say.
beating it into the shake that I'm creating with this protein powder. Um,
But what if you were to just take a cooked
milk.
egg
Yeah.
and dump it in there and eat it?
No,
Like
because then it's like
it's a
cooked
weird
egg, gross.
consistency, right? I
Yeah,
get it. I
just
get it.
that's a
But you can't
consistency
say it's
thing.
more protein because it's like you can't take raw chicken and say when I cook it, it loses half of its protein. That's not true.
No, yeah, that's right. That's correct. Yeah.
Which you're saying I'm correct.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm correct about the egg too.
I guess I don't know, but it's a consistency thing. I can't like scramble an
Yeah,
egg
there's
and just
also
like throw it in
salmonella.
my milkshake. There's what?
Salmonella is the thing too.
Not so much.
Not so much.
No. Salmonella is, I believe, comes from fecal matter, and they do such a good job of cleaning the exterior of the egg that none of that's there, so you don't really get it.
So what
But
diseases come from a raw egg? How can you get sick from a raw egg? Because you can get sick from raw eggs, can't you?
yeah,
So
and
what the
I
fuck?
100% made up the fecal thing because you can 100% get salmonella from raw chicken. Like you
But what about
can't
the raw
just
egg?
eat raw chicken.
No,
I don't
you know
know.
you can in certain countries.
Probably. I
In
don't
certain
know
countries, you
why.
can eat raw chicken.
Oh, we talked about this like a long time ago. It was a while ago, but like Japan has chicken sushi, like raw chicken. They're just like slicing it up. I'm like, fuck you. There's no chance.
Fuck you.
There's zero chance. Hey, Japan, if you're listening,
Yeah, we know
fuck
you
you.
are.
No,
Wow.
they're not. They're not on our list, unfortunately. I looked. Did I tell you we got Indonesia?
We got Indonesia. Hey,
Yeah,
cheers,
that's
Indonesia.
close to fucking Japan, I guess.
That's right outside Montana. Dude, that was this has been fun. It's been a good week. I didn't shit myself or throw up. I'm feeling good. I'm
This is good. This is this. Oh, we got Lebanon too. That was another one.
nice.
Yeah. Well done. Thank you, Nick, for not shitting your pants, throwing up, or
Well,
otherwise just just excreting liquids from your orifices. I can appreciate that. I think you did. I think you did well. I hope that you don't get what your kid had because it sounds that sounds fucking horrible. It really
yeah, it's
does.
pretty brutal
So
for that poor kid.
I'm rooting for you.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long night, but that's all right. That's what being a good daddy is like.
I will
think.
send you a picture of my smoked meat.
Thank you very much. Actually, can you just tell me it's not good? Just okay. Just tell me it's just be like, it was all right. It was a little dry. Tell me it was a little dry. Okay.
Do you want me to lie to you? I thought we had
Yeah.
I thought we established this in our relationship.
We do not. Nope. We can lie about things. So please lie to me. Please. I do not want because I'm not smoking meat right now. I got no meat. I'm getting a smoker, by the way, though. I get it for the new house. I first ever we have a smoker at the house here, but I'm getting my own personal smoker.
Oh, nice. We need to talk about that because I need to give you a little bit of advice on smokers. We'll talk about it off
we will.
the air.
We will. Yeah. Let's throw some socials out there. We got some socials. We got
shit. Yeah. God damn it. I almost forgot about this.
TikTok. What is our TikTok?
Yeah, we have the TikTok machine. By the way,
we will get back on TikTok. Sorry.
Yeah, I love that video. If you guys haven't seen it, so I have to be I gotta share this. I was a little shocked of how many people that have seen that didn't know that it was my voice.
Yeah. Dude, I talk to you every week and I didn't know it was your voice at first.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen it, check us out on TikTok at HMNS Podcast.
That is also the same for Instagram. That is the same for Twitter.
Yep.
What about the old YouTube? If they want to see our beautiful mugs.
God damn it. It's hey man, nice shirt. Hey man, nice shirt.
That's right.
We're gonna go with that.
Yes, that is correct. If you want to talk to us, if you want to interact with us, if you want to tell us you love us, do that. You can do that where?
Yeah. At our Gmail at hmnspodcast@gmail.com. By the way, real quick, I gotta grab my phone. I don't know if you've seen this. We have like 15 emails, but they're
Seriously?
all, oh, dude, we have a ridiculous amount of emails, but they're junk emails. We have some like good ones in there, but we have, here's your invoice for your annual membership for Norton Protection. And we have it from about 7 different people,
Oh,
and it's all
nice.
scams. So I just want to say thank you to Mutan, Rock High, Golette, Wilbur, Noah, and oh, Susan. Susan popped in there with some fucking bullshit scam. So thank you guys for trying to scam HMNS. You guys can all eat a dick.
And he's gonna smoke it for you.
I will put those sausages on the smoker and make them tasty.
Until next week. Guys, it's been a pleasure. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you for sticking through with us. We love you, and we will see you next week. Peace out, everybody.